Hey, it's Katherine from Brandequip Designs. You can find me at thebrandequip.com if you're curious. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about how laughter can be a really powerful tool you can use in your marketing. Now, I'm not saying you have to make everything super funny and hilarious, but just kind of think about, how you can improve some of your communication, like emails and stuff like that, with a little bit of humor. And to tell you about why this could be, or how this could be such a powerful tool, I need to tell you a little story. Because a while ago, when I was deep in the midst of my rebrand from Lavish Craft to Brandequip Designs, actually I had one of my readers reach out to me and tell me how much he had loved the article I had written about the 5 apps every business should use or have, or something along those lines. And to be perfectly honest, I don't use that service anymore. I ended up switching, first, it was about Andco. One of the ones that he was really loving was Andco, which is an invoicing software system that is actually free to use now. You can create an account for free, and it connects with Stripe and PayPal, and you can have like a pay me page, and you can create invoices, and I can't remember if you can have proposals. Like I said, like I was about to say, I don't use it anymore. When I was using it, it was not free, but I ended up switching to Dubsado because they had a more full-featured system that I could use for my services. So that would serve my needs better, but Andco is a great place to start off with, or even just to use in general if all you really need is something for invoicing. So yeah, you should totally check out Andco, 1. 2, you should also totally check out this guy's article about Andco that he wrote as a response to my suggestion, because it's way more in-depth than I ever would have gone. But yeah, so his name is Louis Perot. I think I'm saying that correctly. If not, I'm sorry. And he's at The Freelance Effect, and I'm actually going to link his article in the description of this video. But suffice it to say, it's pretty detailed, and if you're thinking about looking for something for your invoicing, you should totally check it out because it's pretty great. But this isn't really about, his post or the awesomeness of Andco. And when I say Andco, I do mean Andco. It's and.co as a URL, so pretty easy, by the way. But this is about how he got me to say yes to doing a social share. He made me laugh. Now, like I said before, he reached out while I was right in the middle of a rebrand, which was following right after a brand of one of my clients. So I was deep in the midst of brand frazzleness. Okay, my brain was going crazy, and I did not have the space or time or energy to really be working on focusing my efforts outward, because they were so focused inward on the business. So when he reached out, it was something that I kind of was like, oh, that's touching, and I really appreciate hearing that, but I'm not ready to go ahead and do things like that right now because I'm not in a position. I'm deep in business with this other stuff. I don't have time. The link's about to change, all this other stuff. So I was just putting it off, and I just didn't respond. And so he kept on coming back to me, and I didn't respond to the first email, and I didn't respond to the second. But his third one got a response, and it was his final one. And it was 1 line, and it made me laugh. And so on my way to hitting trash and saying, you know what, that was an interesting idea, but not the right time, he actually got me to head over to the reply button instead, because if you can make someone laugh, it makes them feel good. And what I realized was, when I thought back on it, he got that response because of the laughter. And so if we could all learn something from that, in that if you can make someone laugh, they want to continue a conversation with you because maybe you'll make them laugh again. And if laughter makes us feel good, then why wouldn't they try and get more of that? And so by having a bit of laughter in your communication, it could inspire someone to take that next step and actually hit the reply button rather than trash, or whatever action you're looking for them to take, so that you can actually continue your conversation and have more opportunity to ask them for whatever it is that you want to ask them for. So laughter can be super powerful, and that's just my one story with it. I've heard many over the time I've been in business and really looking and paying attention to these things. One of them I think was like about, it was great. I can't remember the company name or the product, but the thank you email for purchase was a really entertaining story about how the person in charge of handling customer orders was reacting, and how they were like jumping up and down for joy, and it just painted this really amusing story, and that really helps people to enjoy the brand experience a lot better. So it's not just about, starting a conversation or continuing a conversation. It's about getting a reaction from someone, making them enjoy the experience of working with you or communicating with you in some way, shape, or form. And laughter can do that, because laughter makes everyone feel good. There's no way that laughing cannot make you feel good. So if you can make someone laugh in your conversations or in your emails or something, then I highly recommend you do it. In fact, I will challenge you to take a look at, one area of your marketing communications and just kind of ask yourself if there's some bit of humor you can add to it in some way, shape, or form. So that is my tip for the day. Make someone laugh, and you'll be much better off in getting what it is that you want. So, yeah, I should say getting whatever it is that you wanted to ask them for. But really, I can't guarantee that. Obviously, no one can really guarantee anything with marketing, but I can guarantee that making them laugh will improve their experience of your business, and that is just going to improve your brand presence in their mind. So, you should definitely look into adding laughter and humor to your communications and your marketing, and also go ahead and check out that link I'm including above or in the description, wherever that description is, on whatever platform you're on viewing this, to check out Louis Perot's article on the freelance effect about & Co. So with that, I will leave you guys. Let me go over here to stop this recording. I'll see you later. Bye.